entertain divas and those that love us. And here's your host, Deb St.Hilaire.
Yay! Welcome to the Divalution show. Hey, you know what today is?
You mean besides Tuesday?
It's Giving Tuesday.
Ooh.
Yes, that was on the internet. I did see that.
Yeah, isn't that nice? Giving
Giving.
Tuesday. So we're going to give you a good show.
Ooh.
All right.
Nice.
A really good show.
Nice.
Really good show.
Yep, it'll be fun. So before we start, I just want to let you know that Misty's not here, and so she's not going to be in the chat room. I might be able to get one of these other fine women here to man the chat room. If you would like to call in, you cannot call in until our caller hangs up. So there you go. You're going to have a hard time communicating with us tonight. Look at this. I can see both boards. So,
She just put her glasses on
I
in case
did.
you're wondering what she was doing.
yeah, it's kind of cool. So, it's been cold these last couple days.
It's just been wet.
And it feels colder than it is. My mic is doing that funny thing. There we go. It is. What are you doing there, Juliana?
I'm
doing
trying to make sure it's on and focus towards my mouth and that kind of thing. All right, I'll stop.
Next time we'll have to get you to do it before the show.
I guess.
And we hear this.
It's like, crinkling the bag of popcorn or something. I know.
Oh, that's too funny. So I am here in studio with our friend Sandy, D. I wasn't even going to say it. And Juliana T.
And Deb Z's gone.
And Deb Z couldn't make it tonight. But that's okay. We'll miss her, though.
Okay.
She's fun.
Yes.
So Sandy is half of the Zingy Divas.
Zingy Divas.
So we'll give you a little bit of time to talk about your product.
Okay, well, we have one product.
Not
right
now, though.
Oh, not right now?
No.
I was ready. Okay.
She'll get you when you're not ready.
When I'm not ready, right.
It's more fun that way. And Juliana, welcome. And
Thank you.
we'll give you a little bit of time to talk about your product also, but not
not
now. Not
Okay.
now.
Okay.
And both of you were here last week for our show, and man, that was really fun last week. We started off, we were intending to talk about celebration, and I don't think we talked about celebration very much, but our guests were Katina Love and Christopher John, and we spoke about self-improvement, the way that they have worked on themselves, their own personal evolutions, and it was pretty interesting, wasn't it? That
It sure
Christopher
was.
John, he's
Very
an
charismatic.
interesting guy. And you know what? It ends up, this is, I think, funny. I'm going to tell you this little story here real quick. We had a canned food drive for Good Samaritan at the end of the summertime because that's when they run out of food. And a lady that follows me on my Facebook page that we've talked a couple of times, in that Facebook chat a couple times, and she kept telling me that she was going to bring food that day. And I said, okay, good. And so we were getting ready to leave, and here she shows up from Fenton. I had no idea that she was driving that far. And she brings us this food, and she was really nice, and we talked for a little while, and I like her stuff on Facebook, and she comments a lot on our stuff. It's Christopher John's sister.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can
Does
believe
she
that.
And I saw a picture of one of them posted a picture that I'll be with it must have been him, posted a picture, I'll be with my sister at Thanksgiving. I thought, my God, that looks like Michelle. And then he said her name, and I know her. That's who
Oh,
it was.
boy.
So the the leaf didn't fall far from the tree.
Does she have a pretty smile like he does
Yes,
too?
and she's
He had a
really
wonderful
nice.
smile.
Uh-huh.
He was a
I'll show you a
positive.
picture of her. She does kind of resemble him. Her face is a little more square than his,
Mhm.
but she's real cute, and she does have that smile.
Positive.
But isn't
positive.
that funny?
Yeah, it is. It is.
So she's a
Was meant to
very
be.
giving person
Was
like
meant
him as
to be.
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cool. And speaking of Christopher John, the name of his company is,
I believe it's just his name.
yeah, it's like living only better. Christopher John presents an evening of transformational empowerment. It's actually tonight in Brighton. It's in Flint on the 8th from 6:30 to 9. And it's downriver on December 15th on
Didn't he say it was
Poplar
free,
Drive
too?
in New Boston. Yep, it's a free night. Yep. Yes, so if you want more information on this, it's on the it's on the Divalution Show's Facebook page. I think it's this exact poster that's on there. So, if you're trying to look for a place to begin a journey of self-empowerment or self-improvement, I would think that would be a good place to start. He's a cool guy.
I wanted to go to that because my daughter lives near there, and those days I couldn't make it.
Oh,
So
it's
I'm
on
kinda bummed out.
Tuesdays, yeah.
I was bummed.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. It's better that you're here anyway.
I know.
I'm selfish, though.
Well, that's
I'm a
okay.
very selfish person.
Yeah, right.
But it's Giving Tuesday, so I'll try not to be quite so selfish.
As long as you're giving it.
What's up?
Not a lot. Not a lot. I had a pretty good day. Went to the Y and had a good swim, and then I came home and did a lot of calling and took care of a lot of things. That was good.
I got some rest the last 2 days, and it felt pretty good just sitting back and relaxing and watching a few movies and just time to reflect.
Oh, did you
So
see any
I'm-
good movies?
Oh, yeah. But I'm ready to go now. Watch out tonight.
So we're on the air live for the Divalution Show this evening, and we are going to be talking about joy and celebration. And the reason that we picked those topics was not only because it's December, but because our special guest, Deb Collins of Women to Women magazine, chose those two words, topics. Thank you. See, that's why I have you guys to fill in the blanks.
Here she is.
Chose those topics for this issue of Women to Women magazine. And welcome to the Divalution Show, Deb Collins.
Hey.
Hi, Deb. Thank you.
How you doing?
Great.
Good. We miss not having you here live, though.
I know. I almost changed my mind. I really did consider doing the drive, and I said no. I really was catching up on some work here and enjoying the Christmas tree from my office.
Oh.
So that's part of what we're going to talk about today, I think, is how we squeeze in the moments
Okay.
of joyfulness, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, read what
And-
it is.
You grab it where you can.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I'm calling from my office here in Grand Blanc, Michigan tonight.
You're still at work?
I am. I stayed here, but it's been fun.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
good. You had a long lunch break today, too.
And how would you know that?
Because
gonna
they called
call
me
on
at
me
lunch.
Well, that is part of the joy of the season,
It is.
and I'm working on that. So, yes, I had lunch with a friend, and I actually scheduled a pedicure for 11 o'clock today in the middle of my workday.
Wow.
And I think it's good. You don't ever do that kind of stuff, and I'm really
Never.
proud of you that
Never,
you're
never.
doing it. That's
But that's what I'm working on for the next 30 days
Mm.
is little gifts to myself,
Those are good
And-
times.
taking the time. So
Yeah.
that's how I'm celebrating.
Wonderful.
good.
Yeah,
I'm
because
glad.
most of us are going crazy and pulling our hair out, and I am attempting to be intentional about this whole month, and really going to work on not letting it get the best of me.
That's a good thing to say.
Because this month we all do let ourselves get so stressed out. So that's one way you're doing it, is by taking better care of yourself, and that's very smart.
Smart.
Yeah, and it really, it's an effort for me because I don't usually think in that term
Yeah.
of what I can do for myself so much as everything that has to get done, and all the parties and the planning and activities and shopping and entertaining, and the list goes on and on and on.
So if you're doing all this shopping and entertaining, I expect to be getting invitations and gifts.
I was going to say, I'll do the shopping for you.
Did you hear me say I was going to do all that?
No.
I think I'm supposed to do all that.
Oh,
Darn. It didn't hurt to
it.
try. You don't
I
know
know.
unless you ask.
I know. I would have done the
That's
shopping,
right.
though.
So,
I like to attend the parties.
parties.
attend the parties.
I would attend them, too, for you.
Yeah,
We can just tell everybody that we're you.
I love it.
Because we all look
Sure.
alike, right?
Yeah.
Who would know the difference?
Well, and we share our first name, so
Yes, we do.
we can just.
And we're the same height, too, aren't
That's
we?
right. Same color hair.
I know. Debbie 1 and Debbie 2.
there you go.
People often get me confused for you. They even walking
I
down the
think
street
that
here in
happens
Bay
often,
City.
too.
Oh yeah, it's not surprising. Sandy's looking at me. You don't look like her.
It's an inside joke, huh, Deb?
Yes. So I pulled a little quote here about celebration, and it's everything in the universe has a rhythm. Everything dances. It's
Nice.
Maya Angelou, and I thought that was a good
Oh, I like her.
a good little quote to open up our segment about celebration.
Nice.
And it's funny because this time of year, talking about all those parties that I'm going to have to fill in for you, everybody's celebrating, and then in February, in February there's Valentine's Day. Come March, there's nothing. Nothing.
It's St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, that's
Everybody's
true. There's
Irish.
St. Patrick's Day.
Everybody's
Yeah, but look
Irish.
how much you have to fit into December, like Debbie said.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is.
To be so popular. Hey,
Yeah.
clone yourself.
Absolutely. I don't have time to work. I have parties to go to.
That's right.
And
Prioritize.
lunches and toes and all that kind of stuff. So, is there a particular way that you celebrate Christmas? Do you have a really strong tradition that you do, Deb?
Well, I'm changing my traditions a little. I'm really looking at, just because I've always done them. This is what the girls here in the office we've been discussing quite a bit. It doesn't mean I have to do it that way forever.
Mm-hmm.
I had my years where my kids were home, and I used to put up 8 Christmas trees. And
8?
8? Who does that?
I did.
8 Christmas trees.
Oh, we did the themes. Probably I've been a theme girl for a long time. Maybe that's why I come up with the themes for the magazine.
You crazy theme girl, you.
I know.
So 8,
But
how much work
really
was
given
that?
that up, and I'm trying to donate the ornaments to the kids and pass them on, and just create a different tradition. And that will be 1 tree will go up, and
You're going to have withdrawals.
That right there cuts your work into
It does.
1/8 of what it used to be.
Yeah.
yeah. But what I used to enjoy it. I just don't enjoy
Okay,
that
good.
anymore.
Right. Okay. I'm glad you enjoyed it though.
I really did always.
So, like, what kind of themes?
We had a sports theme. The guys in the man cave, they always they had their tree. I've had fruit trees. I have a Barbie tree.
Oh my God.
My mother. Do you love that one?
Uh-huh.
That one I will have to keep because she's, she still comes to the house and she looks for the Barbie ornaments.
That's
So-
hilarious. You,
Is
I
that
would like to
hilarious?
see a picture of the Barbie tree. Will you send me a picture?